Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kicker and OvenBreak, where we're going to go ahead and finish off the story in regards to the first chapter of the Great Patissier battle. Because the last time that we left off, we saw some pretty interesting things, which mostly involved judges being very, very critical to a child, and also a person addicted to muscle gain. So, but with that being said, even though we thought we weren't going to be doing well for ourselves, Angel Chiffon managed to pull through with the help of fairy, the fairy bread. But the thing is, I kind of have a thought, because Angel Chiffon earlier in the story kind of mentioned like, wait, I had help from the just put it back in the oven or something like that. If this thing is meant to be a secret, if the word gets out, isn't this just cheating? And won't she just get disqualified at the end? I feel like it might turn out where like she just ends up cheating and she'll end up getting disqualified and Entremet will instead win, but I don't know. I just really hope it's not the pompous little pleb who... Honestly, let's get the buff, like, pink worker. Like, let's, like, that one who, like, works for, the one who, like, cried over, like, his kid making his own, like, outfit. It looks so cute. It was amazing. Anyways, I gotta buff this cookie up because, let's be honest, it obviously wants me to, so, I'll just use a couple basic cookie potions, and then, bam, bam, bam. Yeah, that's good. And then I would probably do the same thing, but opposite for the pet. I know it only asks for level 7, but I'm gonna be real, it really doesn't matter to me, but, like, bam, and then, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, crystals, and then, a little bit more pet potions for level 30. There we go. Alright, so now both the cookie and the pet are level, 7, well, for the level, but they're actually at level 11, so, just better for the sake of it. So, let's go ahead and get this done. Probably after this, I might record a little bit of Champions League, because I'm very excited for, Grand Champions League coming back. That ought to be fun. Oh, and also we have a new skill. Oh, it's some ingredients. It is, prepare tools, which is sticky dough becomes even larger. So, so I guess if they're larger, they just become easier to pick up. Well, that should become a big help to us, because we need to gather a lot of that stuff. Because let's be honest, we need all the dough that we can plug and get just for a lot of points. Considering that in this round, which if you're wondering, we're going to be finishing the story off here because we're going to be getting through stages 4 and 5. Now that won't be the end of these videos, primarily because we still need to get through hard mode. We'll do a video on hard mode, and then we'll do another one where we run with both cookies that are available. Because if you don't know how I usually do them, which I'm pretty sure, I think this is birthday cookie trial. Yeah, I recognize this level. But like, if you don't know, I basically do a video where, in regards to making these stories, I'm like, okay, the first cutscene, then stage 1. The next video, stage 2 and 3. Next video, stage 4 and 5. That ends the story. Then the next 2 videos will be the first part of hard mode, where I want to run with all cookies that are relevant to the story. And then I run in another video where I run with the best combi possible, and I take a look at all the story missions that you can unlock. Which, those story missions, trying to unlock them might be difficult, but it's a good thing I'm making sure I record multiple of these Cookie Run videos, just so I make sure I get, all of my bases covered. But, I'm gonna be happy because, like, something I can admit, something I don't like about, diabetes, obviously. I know it's like, oh, sudden curveball, but, like, I'll admit this. Something I don't like, but also like about diabetes, is, like, when I can't eat, because, like, check my blood sugar, it's been so long since I ate, but, like, I still can't eat it, because it's, like, still on the little higher end, so I'm still waiting. But, on that note, when I wait, if I want a good reason to wait, I could just work. I could just make videos. I could just sit here. I know one reason, like, if I wanted to, I could also, like, work out. Something like that'll happen. I mean, obviously, I have been working out just in my off time. But I specifically like doing it after I eat. But, it's whatever. But we do have 19 missions done. That should be way more than enough to get all of our precious mission staples for, just to continue on with the lore and story, which makes me wonder what the flip is going to happen. How the flip did I not get hit by that? I'm literally, like, on the cusp of it. But I should have 19? For all I know, it's going to jump up to, like, 20. Yeah, it did. I can't believe it did. Okay. Well, also got all the tickets. I can also get another funny thing here. Got a silver right there. It's nice. Alright. So I got all those. 56 coins and a gold coin. Perfection on my behalf. I should definitely get some more water. Is there even... There's like a tiny bit left. Alright. I think that can hold me over. By the way, next up a couple 100 gems, which gives you a total of like 800, which is pretty good, especially if you're going through the whole entire story.
Bread Fairy? Why are we here? Can't we just go? Absolutely not. To defeat your enemy in every battle, you must know your enemy inside out. Tasting a top contender's creation will only make you a more formidable contender. And with your palate, prepare yourself to taste every single cake this place has to offer.
What? I don't have that many coins. Sweet Hoto's desserts are really expensive. I only ever buy one for special occasions.
You plan on winning, right? Angel Chiffon cookie? Then you better crack open that piggy bank.
What? But my emergency savings are in there. You think it's easy because you didn't have to save any of it? Isn't there like some other sort of fairy spell you could cast to make coins appear?
There's no such thing. But I did already crack open that piggy bank of yours and brought what's inside.
No! How could you? When did you do that? You're not a bread fairy, you're a bread bandit!
Yeah, we just go, she said, and look at you now. You're practically wolfing down everything in the menu.
I mean, okay, wow. Entremet cookies, desserts are a work of art. Just look at this, the seasonal special, berry entremet. You see it, right? The intricate layers each feature a different type of berry?
It paints quite a harmonious visual, too. Impressive.
Exactly. This top layer uses mango berries from the tropical soda islands. They're so juicy. And the blueberry layer beneath, this has to be from the berry grove. This is absolutely majestic.
You have quite the extraordinary palate, don't you? You identified where the berries were grown from a single bite. You also seem to have a habit of narrating things to yourself. What brings you here?
Entremet cookie, I wasn't spying or anything, I swear, your cakes are just so delicious that
It's fine. Tasting a rival's work is a basic component of any competition. I've tried your cream bun after the preliminary. It was well made.
Was that a compliment? I think I might just cry. Receiving praise from you, the Entremet cookie.
More of an observation than a compliment, but I'm going to guess that doesn't matter. Though I must ask, do you enjoy baking Angel Chiffon cookie?
Of course I do. It's the best thing in the world and it's so much fun. Learning new recipes every day is exciting and the smell of freshly baked dough, gosh, it's just wonderful.
I see. Also finding developing new recipes to be gratifying. But you seem to understand something different. Something fundamentally joyful. I see some things that you could be doing better, but overall, you're doing a rather good job. Keep it up, and you can have more desserts if you want. I'll cover it.
No, I couldn't. I can pay. I already broke my piggy bank.
Don't trouble yourself. This much I could offer with no qualms. I'll see you in the main round, Angel Chiffon cookie.
Okay, yes, I'll keep up the good work. I won't fumble around anymore. I'll stand tall and proud next time.
Good. If your resolve were any less, I would have advised you to withdraw. I'll see you at the studio soon then.
Ha ha ha! The no-holds-barred showdown between pastry chefs Oven Wars will now continue. This time we have a studio audience. Just listen to that crowd. At last, the curtain rises on the main round. Who will climb the towering dessert spire behind me? After a fierce battle, only 2 contestants will reach the top of the spire and advance to the final. The theme for this round is the Single Ingredient Spotlight.
A truly exceptional Patissier does not cling to an abundance of ingredients. It takes great skill to extract the highest possible expression of flavor with only the fewest of ingredients. I shall be scrutinizing very closely.
One must understand that the same ingredient never used the same flavor twice. I look forward to seeing how our contestants will interpret the essence of their chosen ingredients, elevating them to speak with their own flavors and textures. Ha ha!
My mouth is already watering. Alright then, let's open the pantry once more. Patissiers, ignite your ovens. This round's spotlight is chocolate. You could use up to 2 or 3 ingredients, but chocolate absolutely must take the center stage. Chocolate must be needed. Just as the red bean paste must be reduced, so too shall this be reduced. To force the finest chocolate fillings. Oh, someone's taking advantage of the braising and simmering skills they showed off in the preliminaries. Like reducing sweet red bean paste, red bean rice cake cookies, cooking the chocolate slowly and deliberately. What's that you tucked inside? What is that? Name, what's he? To preserve texture. It appears to be a crisp kadiyef. But is he planning to stuff rice cakes with chocolate and kadiyef? And now the dough needs pounding. 1, 2, 3. A brilliant display of technique. He's pounding the rice cake with one hand and kneading it with the other. Well, I'll be. That's intense, but I ain't got anything to worry about with the pie I'm about to bake. I'm tossing together dark chocolate, brown chocolate, and chunky chocolate chips right into a white chocolate cream base. I wonder what sort of flavors we'll get this time. I bet you it'll be mind-blowing. Be yummy all for our tummies.
You could say chocolate is my true specialty. Allow me to guide you into a world of deep, velvety, dangerous, decadent chocolate.
Oh, buttercream cake cookie! We love you! You look amazing as always! You're one of the only prince of cakes!
For my adorable patrons, I present to you a fantastical black rose. But do be careful of its beautifully sweet yet prickling thorns.
Oh, we don't mind the thorns. It's a dessert made by your hands. Well, cheers, everybody!
How unbearably noisy. I'm repeating myself, but chocolate is sensitive to temperature. So let's make this quick. Allow me to present an expanded interpretation of the Entremet. I have constructed a 3-tier wedding cake, with each layer devoting to highlighting the distinct flavors of chocolate. The first tier, pristine white chocolate, capturing the sweetness of newlywed adoration. The second layer, milk chocolate, expressing the harmony between two lives as they deepen their bond and mature together. Lastly, a dark chocolate sponge to embody the solemn devotion and everlasting promise.
Marvelous. You have preserved the distinct flavors of each chocolate, yet woven them into a narrative that can resonate within the viewer's hearts. To give story to such a structured dessert and sentiment to every flavor is simply marvelous. As expected of Entremet Cookie, she's the first to receive unanimous votes. I have a feeling wedding-bound cookies everywhere are about to flood with cake orders. I knew it. Entremet Cookie's a genius, no doubt about it. Bread Fairy, let's get to work. Chocolate really isn't the easiest ingredient for a beginner to handle, and the competition like this, with so many variables to play with so little time, it'll be even more difficult, finicky even.
Paid attention in class, did we? Sounds like you have a perfect grasp on where your own skills lie, which is why we're going to be sticking to the basics. With the limited time we got, we need something that bakes through evenly, and stays moist to the core. An angel food cake pan should do the trick. We can go to the chocolate with a chocolate chiffon cake, topped with chocolate cream and a dusting of cocoa powder.
I like that idea. Let's go for it. With you by my side, I feel like I could take on anything. Time to fill up the piping bag with chocolate cream. Let's make this cake oh so pretty with dollops of pew, pew, pew. If we make desserts with a happy little heart, then everyone will feel happy too, right? That smile of yours is always a delight. When I watch you bake, I'm reminded of my first experience with baking.
At the very least, your fundamentals deserve to be acknowledged in this round. You appear precarious, always almost borderline clumsy, yet the results you present are far from it. Though it remains to be seen if it's true competence or sheer dumb luck.
It's almost like you've been blessed by the spirit of baking itself. Wait, what's this? An unexpected twist, confectionery zini cast up for elimination. Despite this, Angel Chiffon Cookie still advances. What an amazing turnaround, folks. At all start of our show, practically no one paid attention to this unassuming cookie. It was delicious, but that final dusting of cocoa powder gave the cake a bit of a dry aftertaste. It was just a matter of personal taste. Oh, what is that smell? Oh, my eyes are stinging. I can barely get my voice out.
Oh no.
Just how impressive is that chef's hat going to be the grand prize? Is it made out of solid gold or something? Enough talk. Taste my chili chocolate cake. And put me in the next round immediately already. Whoa, now that is a wild cake. Wait, is just because that thing literally on fire?
I see it too. It looks like it belongs to a hazardous waste dump, not in anyone's stomach. But I shall venture a small taste.
Oh, it's like all 5 of my senses are leaving my body. You've dashed every variety of chili into the pantry with your white chocolate base. With a proper ratio of ingredients, this might have made quite the intriguing and compelling dessert.
Are you mad? This thing's a disaster. There's absolutely no balance of anything. You've annihilated the chocolate and buried it under heaps of chilies to commit arson on a palate. Water! Give me water!
I think my tongue has gone numb. Fortunately for you, unfortunately for us, you've been eliminated. What? You won't taste anything like this ever. You're making the wrong call. I'm supposed to climb that tower and win the grand prize. Alright, calm down. For the safety of everyone here, let's wrap up judging and move on to the next round. Brace yourselves, folks, because next up is the team round.
Oh, there's a team round going on now. Hello? Ooh. This story is getting spicy because, I can only imagine. I hope maybe Entremet and Angel Chiffon. Well, okay, good one. Maybe Entremet, Angel Chiffon can have like some good team going on. Then who will the rest of the team be? hoping at the very least it's the mixed berry and like, you know, the bulky strawberry one. Because the silent one I wish could advance, but like, I feel like they can only do just one thing at a time, but obviously they will advance. But another thing, I just don't want that pompous snob to win. Anyway, we do have our last skill, which is a plate, which that's where we can put our cake, but it says, plate dessert. Sticky dough changes into pistachio sticky dough. Pistachio? Ooh. Honestly, I dig a nice pistachio taste. I'm gonna be honest. Like about like a few months back, I actually started having like I had my first taste of pistachio ice cream. Man, it's like really good. Like it is some delectable stuff, I have to say myself. I didn't even think pistachio would be good, but then again, I'm actually very open to like, you know, many sort of ice cream flavors. Like I thought pistachio wouldn't have been good. It's pretty good. I thought mint chocolate wouldn't be good. It's good. There's a lot of ice cream flavors that like turned out just be. Oh my gosh. I'm getting the hiccups also suddenly just from mentioning food. Maybe it's my fault. But, oh yeah, even the jellies have changed the nice pistachio filled. But, whatever the case is, this is a good thing just to keep in mind about, like, you know, making sure that... Oh, I don't know why I missed out on those jellies. I was literally thinking, like, okay, I gotta make sure I keep sliding on the thing just to get all the points. I was thinking of a different... What the plug is wrong with me? I'm too enhanced into all this pistachio talk, all this food and whatnot. I gotta try and focus. I gotta try and lock in. I can't just make sure. It's like a competition. I have to make sure that I don't lose my own, you know. Look, how do I say this? I can't lose the right of way. I have to make sure that I keep my focus on at all times, maintaining to get all these points. Because if I don't, that's how you lose. And that's how you actually lose the Champions League, too. Unless you get far enough where... I think the last time that I lost the Champions League, it was actually because... what was it? I think it was in a it could have been something else, but I think it was in a pomegranate round. And the thing about that was like, I just could not do it because it required you to be perfection. Because they gave you the motor so that you couldn't get hit, which is actually very helpful. But I just lost because, I think I got hit. Well, I didn't get, you know, hit, but I did lose my shield, which we have to meet up a cookie. I think it was, who the hell was it? Oh, wasn't it pastel meringue? I think, yeah. I wonder if they'll have to... Yeah, now that I think about it, I wonder if they have anything to do with the chocolate twerp. Or the white chocolate, like, pompous dork.
What are you so focused on writing down? Last minute recipe research, it appears. You feel nervous because everyone war starts tomorrow?
It's not gonna be easy. The best Patissiers around Earthbread are all joining the show. I've got to do my best to stand a chance.
We're related, so I'm sure you'll come out on top. Our family is made for prestige. It's only right that we are the best designer and best Patissier.
Indeed. I'll make sure you're not ashamed of me as your father. The biggest, goofiest smile just appeared on my face.
I believe in you. I really do. So go on and do your best. And come back without any regrets. And also, don't be rude in front of the camera just because you're feeling awkward. I'll be right there to cheer you on.
Yeah, well, what's there to be afraid of? If it's my family going to be right there cheering me on, I'll make sure to win, and I'll give you a big hug right in front of the cameras while celebrating. Just like now. Come here, pass out meringue cookie. My mother will make fun of us if she sees us like this. Let's return to our rooms.
That sounds like a plan. We didn't cry or anything. I'll see you off before you head to the studio tomorrow. Regardless of the results of the competition, your cakes will always be the best to me.
Oh, that's so sweet. I honestly thought, you know, from, you know, personality, pastel meringue, you know. Well, I mean, they both have meringue in their name, so of course they're going to be part of the same family, but I still think that's so bloody adorable. Seeing pastel meringue have, like, their own father existing. Oh, that's so... Oh my gosh, that's... I don't care what anyone says. That's something short-worthy. That is short-worthy to a T. That... No wonder I like the feeling of that cookie. All the other... Like, if we excuse, like, you know... Entremet and Angel Chiffon. No wonder there was a reason that the cookie, like, felt so nice. They looked like a father. And they are a father. Oh, that's so cute. I love that so much. I didn't even make the connection go like, oh, do they have a connection to pastel meringue? Because they're meringue related? But, oh. Well, with the final part of the story done now, at least for chapter 1 at least, we can get the last reward being 500 gems.
This round of Oven Wars is the Fate-bound mission. It's a high-stakes round because if one member of the team fails, the entire team is eliminated. If the team passes, everyone advances together. Teams will be decided fair and square by drawing straws. Best of luck to you.
Q, what do you think of your team?
Well, I've somehow ended up with someone who throws ingredients around at random. Still, her results were solid so far. If we refine our methods, add a dash of eloquence and a pinch of charm, we could probably make something worthy.
Everything pie cookies pies are far from adorable or fashionable. It really should be tossed into the kitchen sink, but I trust my father will elevate her creations to reach the status of an elegant and beautiful work of art. I didn't know members of the audience could get an interview time too. Ain't you sweet? Y'all two need to quit fretting. If it can melt your heart in the butt, it's done its job, ain't it? I guess it's true, like father, like son. Y'all squabble like matching teacups, and I mean that kindly. I wrangled with plenty of cookies bigger and messes than this. We'll be just fine.
You? What do you think of your team?
I'm gonna bake a scrumptious tart.
Oh, make a rice cake.
Never made a rice cake before. Come on, let's just make tarts too.
Rice cakes, we will make.
Come on, enough with the stubborn act. It's even more frustrating because you barely talk. We're making tarts, alright? Okay, fine, how about rice cake tarts? Why are you just shaking your head?
You, what do you think of your team?
I'll be frank, for serving my beautiful patrons, this pairing does seem underwhelming, but we shall make do, as I will lead us to the next round.
Hush! I just need to add carrots to the mix, alright? We need to use carrots for a carrot-themed dessert. Think that'll work for you?
There's nothing beyond my capability. Very well, I shall tackle this delightfully unconventional decision. I'll craft a dessert worthy of everyone's admiration, and it should be called Carrot Paradise.
You, last but not least, what do you think of your team?
Wow, I'm so excited. This is amazing. I'm on the same team as Entremet Cookie. What an honor.
You lack years of experience, but you've successfully made it to this far. Keep trusting yourself, and let's do each other our part in advance.
I will. I may be inexperienced, but I'm a quick learner. I will take full responsibility for whatever I need to do.
Good, but we're partners. In this team round, we only advance together if we work together. Joint effort alone won't be enough. For the previous rounds, I observed your fundamentals are solid. However, I've yet to see you apply any advanced techniques. You haven't mastered them yet, have you?
How did you know? You're incredible, Entremet Cookie, but if you teach me, I'll try and follow along.
Very well. I shall show you certain techniques that will give us an advantage, such as cake coating and releasing sugar decorations cleanly from our molds. But first and foremost, I need you to focus on ingredient prep.
I'm
counting on you. And would you mind if I take the lead on the cake itself?
Sure, let's do it your way, Entremet Cookie.
Excellent! Has everyone finalized the desserts they'll be making? Then it's the time to proceed. Allow me to explain the rules. Each team has 2 Patissiers will be alternating turns, twice each, to create the dessert within the time limit. Essentially, you'll be making them together, but you'll be on your own when you're tagged in. No helping allowed during your partner's turn. You'll need to read each other's thoughts and intents to say the rhythm.
What? We barely even in sync as it is, and we have to alternate without consulting each other?
A truly seasoned Patissier can thrive even in chaotic, unpredictable conditions. You either adapt or tap out.
We shall be scrutinizing each of you closely, especially to how you respond under shifting circumstances.
Since we'll be making a vanilla praline Entremet, we both need to treat each other with clarity and precision. Understood?
Yes, but I've never made pralines before. Still, since you've explained it to me, I'll be alright, I think.
Making a fancy, elaborate cake like this doesn't exactly put us at a disadvantage, but if I'd known we'd be alternating turns, we could have pushed for something a bit easier.
Shh, we don't have a choice now, Bread Fairy. You have to help me, please.
That Entremet Cookie sure is a piece of work. She assumed everyone operates at her skill level. Stacking layers of pralines without having them collapse isn't child's play.
Still, let's start with the simplest sponge base first. The clock's already ticking. We need to hurry.
I've noticed this before, but she talks to herself quite a bit. No one seems as if she's speaking to someone, but who?
Patissiers, please switch places. Whoa!
Be careful. The aisle between the countertops are narrow. One wrong step and we may bump into each other again and drop everything.
Sorry, I was trying to prepare ahead for the next rotation.
Even in hotel kitchens, traffic flow can tangle up and collisions can happen at any time. I never thought it happened to me, though. This isn't solely your fault, though, Angel Chiffon Cookie. I was rushing as well. My mom was too many steps ahead of my hands and feet. Focus on preparing the base ingredients as precisely as possible. I'll handle the event's technical parts. Remember what we discussed in the waiting room?
Yes, but I could do more to help.
No, stick to the fundamentals. I'll oversee the flavoring and finishing the decorations.
What's that supposed to mean? That bunhead. She's not saying anything wrong when it comes to winning. I definitely didn't like the way that she said it.
please calm down. It's just a team match. We need to keep our wits about us. Why is there dark chocolate instead of white chocolate? It's vanilla pralines. They should be white to look aesthetically pleasing. I distinctly asked to prepare the chocolate. That much is fundamental, isn't it? Even if I didn't specify every detail, white chocolate is the only obvious choice here to make. Oh, Entremet Cookie doesn't look happy. Did I mess up again?
She calls it a team, picks at the dirts alone, and explains the recipe only halfway. I never thought I'd be the one to say this, but it's just pure arrogance.
Arrogance? She's not arrogant, just confident, but why do you look so disappointed all of a sudden?
Oh, it's nothing. She just reminds me of a certain Patissier cookie I once knew. I didn't understand what arrogance was back then. I wonder if I was cursed before, because maybe I was. Huh? I said it's nothing. Focus on the competition.
We're running out of time. We need to start layering the praline crunches on the sheet. And we'll also have to prepare flour compote that goes inside. Then that leaves a vanilla bean cream flair, followed by the finishing touches. Entremet Cookie can handle those.
Patissiers? Please switch stations.
Okay, what did she leave for me? I should start layering with the flour compote, and since I don't have any white chocolate, I'll have to coat it with dark chocolate. This room's temperature is too high. The chocolate's too sticky, it's clinging. Why won't it set? I'll try cooling the bowl in ice water. What do we do? It looks like the chocolate isn't setting. Entremet Cookie, did you make the vanilla bean cream and put it into the piping bag? You did, right? This is chaos. I didn't think I'd ever feel this scattered again. It's like the first day I ever stood in a professional kitchen. At this pace, I won't be able to get to this. I won't be able to get the chocolate to set in time. This cannot be my work. We tried our best. As long as the layers are revealed cleanly through a cross-section, it's still a success.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
No matter how seasoned the Patissier, unforeseen variables invite error. A mishap with the coating aside, where's the vanilla cream?
That's impossible. I was going to pipe the vanilla cream at the end. I was so consumed with setting the chocolate that I forgot. The cake itself is not unpleasant, but a vanilla praline entremet, absent of vanilla? How curious.
Oh, let's just pop the question. So whose mistake is this? Don't tell me it was Entremet Cookies. Even monkeys fall from trees, am I right?
Whoever's role it was, the one finishing the dessert bears responsibility. It is an unrecoverable oversight.
How could I commit such an error? The one who needed to be calm wasn't Angel Chiffon Cookie. It was me. I am sorry, but I've come to a decision without needing to try your creation, Entremet Cookie, Angel Chiffon Cookie. The two of you are eliminated. What? But...
Impossible. Ridiculous. We have to win this. My curse has to be broken.
What an unbelievable outcome. Entremet Cookie, considered the leading contender who could have taken it all, has been eliminated in the most unexpected way.
Well, that's the law of the survival of the fittest. A true upset shake of the studio.
Wait, then what the pleb have? Oh, of course we get beat by the pompous pleb. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that makes me so upset. I need to see Entremet Cookie get released ASAP so I can find out how the pleb they do. Because they're eliminated. How the pleb can they do this again? The time ran out. Is there gonna be, like, unless if, like, everyone fails, but at this point I'm pretty sure, like, Pink Meringue and, you know, Pink Meringue and Plumbing Everything Pie may even do better, but the thing is, I feel like Everything High might mess it up. If anything, maybe everyone's gonna fail, and then it's gonna turn to, like, a sudden, like, you know, an actual sudden death. I don't know, but quickly, let's just go ahead,
Let's get baking. Completing missions will let you start making desserts based on your scores.
Oh yeah, I gotta go over here, because this is a new little baking setup for hard mode. I'll focus on that in another video, but for now, I need to end because, gosh, this story's already got me on the edge. But with that being said, if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friend if you enjoy my kick around content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then want to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of what I'm doing in the future. And down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes, you know, what's primarily leads to my card website, you know, we're all plebs. You can buy some merchandise at the pleb market, and if you want to become a pleb yourself, then you can become a YouTube member for $1 a month. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese. I want to give a big shout out to the plebs, aka the members who are supporting the things that I do, being Eduardo Pimentel, Casual Gaming, Jojo Sands, and Wavy Plays Games. Thank you all so much for all of the love and support, and I'm hoping that we can keep on going forward together.